Hello, my name is Gift and this is Tectanum. Welcome to the second lesson in our beginner to Arduino sessions, and on this session we're going to cover the Arduino IDE and how to download it. So for you to be able to load or upload code on your Arduino microcontroller, then you'd need a software that will enable you to write and upload these programs. So this is why we need the Arduino IDE. An IDE is just an integrated development environment, and for Arduino it's a cross-platform application, which means it's applicable for if you have a Windows OS, if you have the Mac OS, or if you have Linux, you can be able to download the software. And as I have mentioned, the software is used to write and upload programs to Arduino and Arduino compatible boards, okay? Just like Mega or the Uno board like the one we have here. So how to download the IDE? First, you're going to open our preferred browser, and for me I am going to open my Chrome browser. And once you have that open, we are just going to search for Arduino right there, and it's going to give us results. So we'll click on the link that says www.arduino.cc. That's what we click on, and then we'll go on the tab that is written software. Okay, and so on this page we have two versions of the Arduino. So you have Arduino IDE 1.8.16 and we have the Arduino IDE 2.0 beta. So the 2.0 is just a newer release and has more functions, but the software is a bit unstable since, as it says here, the software is still in beta status, which it means it's almost complete, but there might be minor issues. So if you want to go for the most latest software, you could go for beta, but you might experience a few challenges as you could. So for us, since we are in the beginner level and we might not want to experience challenges, we'll go for the Arduino 1.8.16. So here it gives you download options, and so you can download the Windows, and you can also get it from Windows app on the Windows store. And then you can, if you have the Linux operating system, then you can download for Linux, or if you have the Mac OS, you can download for the Mac OS option. So my laptop has Windows 10 installed, so I'll go for this version, which allows me to install for Windows 7 or newer. So if you have Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, this is what we will go for. Yes, and so it brings you to this page that just gives you an option to support Arduino. So if you want to help in the development of Arduino, you can choose to contribute any amount that you want to, and then so if you want to contribute, you just click contribute and download. For us, we are just going to click on just download. Yes, and there we go. So our Arduino is downloading. So once you've been able to download the software, you will just go to your downloads, or it will appear on a tab here. You will click on open on the tab. So if it appears on the tab below your screen, just click on the arrow that's there, click on open, and it will give you prompts to download. Now, since I've already downloaded Arduino on my laptop, I will not have to go through the whole process, but it is really simple. All it will ask you for is the installation location, so you can choose where you want to install your Arduino, and then it will give you an option to choose if you want it to be a shortcut on the desktop or just a search. So the advice you choose it as a shortcut like I did, and then you will be able to download the application. So if you go to my downloads tab, you can see that Arduino is downloaded already, and it has one bracket in here, which means I've already downloaded Arduino on my PC. So once you've downloaded and you have the software on your desktop, this is Arduino downloaded as a shortcut on my desktop. I'm going to double click on it. That's how you open. Okay, so let us open a new file. This is how your Arduino window should look like. So it will just give you the name of the sketch, and then there'll be a code written, void setup and void loop. So once you have the IDE installed and we have our kit with us, as I had mentioned, the kit is available on our website and the link is in the description. We can go and work on our first program. But just before we jump right into our first program, let us look at the few options available on this window. So you have the file tab here. So this is a tab that allows you to open a new file, or you can click open to open any Arduino files that you have. So these are my files that are available at the moment. Let's cancel that. So on our file tab, we have new, which allows you to open a new sketch, open, which allows you to open other sketches that you've already saved and are in your computer. You have examples over here. You can close the application here. You can save as, you can print if you want to, and you can quit. And then you have edit here, which has a multiple of options of how you want your output to look like. And then you have sketch here, which has options to choose a library. If you want to include a library, because we'll use this. You can also click here to verify or compile your code, or to upload your code, but there are other options which I'll show you shortly. And then on the tools, it allows you to you can click on the serial monitor if you want to see your data on the serial monitor, or the serial plotter. You can be able to choose the board. So here you can see we have options. There's Uno, there's Nano, there's Mega, there's Leonardo. So you can choose the board that you want to use, and then the port. Once you connect your Arduino to the USB of your laptop, this option should come active, and if it doesn't, I will show you how to deal with that. And then here you can get board info. Here you can ban bootloader. We had talked about bootloader in our first series, so this just gives you those options. And then help options in case you want to troubleshoot, you want to find a reference, if you want to know more about Arduino, that's where you will go. Okay, next we have these options here. When I put my cursor here, you can see it has been written verify. So once you have written your code and you want to see if your code has any errors, you can click on verify and it will compile for you. And in case there's a line of code that has an error, it will highlight it in red, and on this dialog box down here, you'll be able to see what the actual error is. Okay, and then once you've written your code, you've compiled it, it is okay, and there are no errors, then you will upload the code to your microcontroller. And so you will use this upload button to upload the code to the microcontroller. Remember, you have to have had your microcontroller connected to your laptop via USB. Okay, and then so you can save here. You can use this as the save button, and you can use this to open a file if you want to open a file. And then this is a serial monitor, so if you click on it, so now we have not connected anything, so it's giving us an error because it cannot see any board connected. So once you connect a board, I'll show you how to use the serial monitor. So that's it on the basic structure of the Arduino application IDE. So now we are going to connect our Arduino board, and I'll show you how to connect it and how to set up our first program. Okay.